What up, YouTube? It's your boy TJ the Boss back at y'all once again. Hey, welcome back to another topic in Aggravated Enlightenment. This is gonna be a pretty light one, you know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be a good one at the same token. I really appreciate all my subscribers out there and new subscribers. If you like what you see in this video, go ahead and hit the like, comment, give me some feedback, or subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to this. And if you want to get some notification, hit that notification bell. You'll get a notification every time I drop a video. Hey, I appreciate the love, everybody. Look down in the description. I'm showing love to a few of the people that I look at, I follow, that I'm looking up to because they're doing great things. Some is funny, some is very spiritual. So lock them, Spirit Soul Energy, Couture Bay, Belinda Gale Management. Check them out. Information is in the description down below. So make sure y'all checking them out, okay? So let's get this thing started, everybody. Tonight, what I'm going to talk about is something that I actually had a chance to talk to on another platform that I'm doing with a brother of mine, Bishop. We call it Brother to Brother. This past Sunday, 5-minute segment on the Spin Queen radio show, we actually talked about what you do to get your significant other. Do you keep that going, you know what I'm saying, once you got them? And that was something that we actually just talked. It was good conversation because I'm single, he's married, so we had two different perspectives. Yeah, it was the man's perspective, but a lot of times it is us that's having the issue with what we doing to get the person we want to be with, and are we keeping it going once we got them, or we just throwing it to the wayside because, boom, I got you now. You know, so that was a good conversation that we had, and I wanted to just to caveat off of that and keep this going, bring it on over to this platform and talk a little bit more what aggravates me when it comes to relationships and what enlightens me at the same time with the growth of life. So let's start with that growth. We have to grow, you guys. And the reason why I want to talk about this for my culture, this is overall, everybody can look at this and hopefully take notes, but this is totally just my opinion. So don't get mad, everybody, all right? Don't get mad at some of the things I say. We might shake up some shoes, some guys might say you're a simp or whatever that word is. I don't know, you know, just because I've grown, you know, I've grown. Growth is everything, you know, from your 18, you know what I'm saying, birthday on up to, you know, the age that you're at right now. It's good for you to grow. So my growth in relationship mindset has really grown from when I was in my 20s to now I'm in my 30s. So here's the thing that aggravates me is, it used to aggravate me a lot, was what you should do, or this supposed to be this. And I used to be like, hey, what you mean? What's going on with that? Like, who made this book of saying this is what I'm supposed to do, this is what you're supposed to do? It's just, I've always been in the mindset of just go with the flow, you know, and I'm still sort of kind of in that mindset, but at the same token, I understand feelings, all right? And so that's part of the growth method with me. So growing with somebody that you're going after. So say you see a fine girl on the street, and don't just look at the looks. Understand that that person is a human being. That person has a heart. That person has feelings. Okay? So you go and you court them and you go, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Give them a call. What's good morning, beautiful? Hey, let me see some roses and flowers. Boom. That's what they've gotten used to from you. That's what they've seen from you. That's what you showed them. That's the picture. That's the big picture you showed them, okay? So now that's what they see and that's what they expect from you. That's what they fell in love. That's what they knock down walls for, to say, hey, I'm going to let you into my heart, into my space, okay? And then we go get them. We got them now. And now all of that stopped. Women pay attention to that, all right? Women pay attention. Some men pay attention to that because they're like, man, you're not the same person that I fell in love with, or you not doing the same things that I fell in love with. And the aggravation that comes with that is when you say those things, a lot of the time, it's not that they just not doing it. A lot of the times is they just don't feel like they have to. I've been in that place. I didn't feel like I had to keep doing those things because now we're together. I'm seeing you every day. Versus back then, I wasn't seeing you every day, and I wanted you know what I'm saying, you to know that I'm here. I want you to know this is me. You know, so now that we're together and I'm seeing you every day, yeah, that stuff went out the window. But here's the thing that I'm gonna hit on that a little bit harder later is now that they're not doing it and you know that was something that you fell in love with, are you sitting down to communicate it to say, hey, babe, what's up? I mean, I still want to feel like I'm beautiful. I still want to get, feel like I'm thought of, even though I'm seeing you every day, I still want to feel like I'm thought of while I'm at work with the flowers like you were doing before. You have to still sit down and communicate those things. You can't just go around pouting and mad because those things aren't happening. And guys, step back. An enlightening piece for you is you need to start remembering, hey, these are the things I did to get this person that I'm with, my significant other. I want them to know that they are wanted, that they are appreciated, and that, hey, I was doing it, even though I was doing it just to let them know that I'm here and I'm in the picture, I still got to do it now, even though we're together and we're in the picture together. I still want to do that just to keep my significant other feelings taken care of. You understand what I'm saying? So when it comes to growth in that's where we have to grow as men and women, because it's not just a man thing. Men and women, we both have to grow on both sides of the spectrum when it comes to that. We both have to understand each other. We have to understand, hey, I need to communicate that to you because these are my feelings. I'm not trying to change you or anything, but this is what you showed me. A lot of the guys will be like, I ain't trying to change you. You ain't gonna change me. It's like, okay, how am I changing you from something you already showed me? You understand? So grow. You have to grow. You have to definitely grow and understand childish ways whenever you want to get in a relationship and you want it to work and you want it. That's if you want it to work and you want it to last, you have to understand growth. And you have to grow together, not apart. All right? So growing together is communication. That's going to bring me into my next topic in dealing with this is communication. How many of y'all are actually sitting down having them talks with each other? How many of y'all are actually, hey, babe, I love you, and you just don't do the things you did when we first started talking? How many of y'all are actually sitting there doing that? Having that pillow talk? Or y'all just going to sleep, or y'all getting it on and then going to sleep? It's more to just that, even though feelings get involved with that too. But communication with any relationship is everything. I've learned that too. I'm horrible with communication when it's coming to relationships. I'm definitely horrible, but I'm working on that and I'm growing with that. I'm knowing a little bit more about myself from relationships that's telling me, hey, why don't you call or why don't you text? I'm just not that person to do that. But can I do it? Yes. If I'm really wanting to be with that person, I'm going to change. Well, I ain't going to say change, but I'm going to adjust and grow for that situation because I really love and care about that person. So I'm going to listen to them tell me that. But you can't be, hey, you should know what's bothering me. You should know that I'm tired of calling you all the time. It's not, no. And then don't talk down on them. Just have a nice conversation. When you sitting down eating or you you riding together in the car, don't sit there and pout with each other. Just sit there and talk. It makes the drive shorter and you get everything out that's on your mind or on your heart to where you can squash a lot of the extra BS that goes down and end up ruining great relationships. I'm not saying all relationships are great relationships, but it ruins a lot of great relationships because communication isn't there. All right. You're growing with each other. You got to communicate with each other. Okay. So that's that. The next thing after that is, what are y'all doing to mature? What are y'all doing together to mature with each other? Grow and just be mature adults. Here's one example of that, what I'm saying with being mature adults. Not only just taking care of your bills and your responsibilities as an adult, because you should do that anyway, but not being overly dramatic on the free apps, like my friend Britt Brett like to say, on all of the social media. You putting all your information out there. Everybody's getting in your business. You getting them getting your ear. You letting them tell you he ain't about nothing, or you letting them tell them that she ain't about nothing, or you let them know that your significant other ain't about nothing, because you're throwing everything in there. You're just not growing with each other. You're just not showing that maturity because you feel like you have to validate your side of whatever the story is. So you want to put it out there to make it seem like you was right, that person was wrong. They're probably doing the same thing. So what level of maturity do y'all have with each other to where you can grow and you can conversate with each other? Like, those are the things that I feel like our culture, my culture, has issue with now. I'm not saying it's not happening in other cultures now. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's probably happening across the spectrum for everybody, but I know more with our culture because we are the hood. We gotta be hood. We gotta be thugging it. We gotta be hard. The black man gotta be hard. We gotta be, my boys gotta know that I'm running thing, that, she ain't got me whipped, and this, that, and the third. And then the girls gotta be like, man, you ain't gonna break my heart, and I'm a independent, be, and all this extra good stuff. So we tend to do those things, and other cultures tend to bite off of that. All right, so when they got those issues, because they loving our swag with it, and it's not cute. It's just showing we don't have that maturity level to level up, to be like the Barack and Michelle, to be like the Will and the Jada. Those things like that, to be like those couples that are everlasting. Yeah, they're having issues, no doubt, and they tell you that. They have had issues, but maturity level, their growth together, and their communication together is all that's making it work. You understand what I'm saying? Seen a lot of marriages go down in flames 15, 20, 30 years. It's like, what? You know what I'm saying? Like, what happened? Like, you grew apart. Not to say that don't happen. You can grow apart, because from the time you probably got married young, and you see something different when you got older. That's just like being locked in the house, your mom not letting you do anything, and then that's all you know is church. Please don't get me wrong, don't beat me up on that, but I'm just saying, some people get sheltered like that. Someone say that you're sheltered, and then you go into life to a public school, and you seeing all the ratchetness, and then you like, whoa, I love that. So now you ratchet, and you ratchet overload. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with marriage. You start young, that's all you know. Then you see something different, and you like, whoa, I gotta have that. And it really, you don't take in consideration of the feelings of their significant other that you've been with, all those years. And even if you do, you conversate with each other, and then you make an easy break. And a lot of the times it won't end with a horrible divorce or the worst happening. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of things I feel like we can correct when it comes to our culture and dealing with relationships and being better. And I'm trying to be better myself. I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm just doing off observation from things that I've done in the past and observation of friends that I know, marriages or no marriages. Just how can we do better when it comes to our relationships with our people, or relationships in general across the board. And my top 3 things, like I said, is maturity, growth, and communication. You gotta be mature. You gotta have a mature mindset to be able to deal with someone. Just like you gotta have a mature mindset to deal with a child. You gotta have a mature mindset to be able to deal with an adult as well. To be able to deal with another person that you claim is on the same level as you, or that you, not saying claim, hope that is on the same level as you. So you want to be mature enough to do that. All right, like I said, look at both sides of the road. When you go up that road, before you open your heart to that person, just because they're courting you and they're saying you're beautiful and you loving all the things that they're saying, get to know them, communicate with them, understand what maturity level that they're on, sit down and have those talks about those things before you decide to say, that's the one. and then you jump into something and then it doesn't be the way you wanted it to be. So give it time. Sometimes you can have love at first sight and it can be tomorrow, and a lot of people want to get married the next day or 10 days later. By all means, if that's what you want to do, that's fine. You never know. Your soulmate might be in your life just like that. But at the same token, make sure y'all are having those talks. Make sure you are sitting down and conversate with each other. You understand each other's maturity level. Hey, what do you see yourself in this amount of years? Growing together, not trying to grow one another. You understand? Growing together, not trying to grow this person up and them not trying to grow you up or grow you down. And I say grow you down because they want you to come to their level, not them rise to your level. So you want to meet on the same level, or even if you're not on the same level, you're talking to each other to where you can understand, hey, you're on my level or you're not. You can be fine all you want all day, but hey, I need that substance. I need that level that I'm on that's going to either push me to a high level or it's going to get to a high level with me. We're going to grow to that high level together. So those are the things. And then at the same time, it's another one. Don't get with that person that helps elevate you, and then you get up there because you ain't used to being on that level. Now you got a big head, and now they ain't nothing. Now you talking down to them like they ain't nothing. That's another fault that we have as well. So, but I feel like that fault won't happen either if you're having those conversations, if you both are mature-minded, and you both are willing to grow together. All right? So make sure y'all are doing those things out there. All right, that's my aggravated enlightenment for this topic right here. Is just whatever you do to get that person, make sure y'all are actually communicating, understanding each other. Don't just say, hey, I did it, I got you, be good, deal with it. You know what I'm saying? And then going 2-3 months later, 4 months later, y'all breaking up. You want to hate this person. You want to kill this person. Guys got a different feeling on this. Ladies got a different feelings on this. No, understand each other's feelings, how they feel about their heart, how they feel about the relationship. Don't just claim it's a relationship unless it's both discussed and agreed on amongst each other. Communication. Understanding all that. It's more factors that plays into it as well once you do get together, but that's for a whole nother topic. I just wanted to want you to understand my aggravation was, hey, I did this to get you, I got you, leave it alone. I just feel like that is immaturity versus I did this to get you, boom, I forgot, babe, I didn't say that to you, or I didn't send you roses, or I didn't do anything like that to you. So I want you to I'm gonna get back on doing that. Thanks for letting me know. I didn't know that. I didn't recognize because we together. But now that we together, and you can make that right there just made you look even better. So those are the type of things you want to be able to do and mature. Make it fun. Make it loving for both of you guys. Have fun. Have a friendship first and foremost, and it will grow and blossom into something beautiful, and it will hopefully last longer than you ever expected. But don't just jump into anything. Date, get to know people, learn about them, meet their people. If they don't want to share you with their people or show you how they treating their folks, that's a sign, all right? You want to be with people that's going to love you, all right, and going to help you grow. So mature-minded, growing together, and some good communication. Like I said, it's too much air and opportunity to communicate. So you cannot make me understand that you can't communicate in any relationship, whether you dating or you together or you married. All right. So let's do a little bit better, people in our community, when it comes to relationship. Let's love each other a little bit more. One love, everybody. Thanks for tuning in to Aggravated Enlightenment. Like I told you, this was going to be light and simple tonight. Just give you something to expand on. It's plenty more I could talk about when it comes to relationships, but this really was just a little small, simple thing that I feel like is the biggest thing that aggravates me, but at the same time enlighten me that I can do, that I can share with you. Okay? So tune in for the next one. I'm going to try to drop one once a week. Like I said, I'll be carrying off of the platform of Brother to Brother, the things that we talk about over there, and then come and share it with you because I'm going to have a little aggravation Because, hey, we sharing different point of views, but I'm going to enlighten you at the same time. So, peace out, everybody. Have a good one.